Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So I wanted us to talk about this car that most government officials would go for. All diplomats that come into this country will always go for this car as their first choice. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about this 2018 Toyota Landcruiser Prado. It could be a 2014, 2015, all the way to 2023. But today I wanted to talk about a very specific unit. We have the standard TX and we have Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G. We all know that Tz.G is the top spec or the top trim of the Toyota Landcruiser Prado from Japan. Now this car has a number of features. If you compare it to the regular TX, you get this one. We would say it's a fully loaded. That's a word that most Kenyans would use. But in the real term, we'd say this one has more features as compared to the regular Toyota Landcruiser Prado. Now Tz.G only comes with a 2.8 liter diesel engine with a 6-speed automatic transmission. You get airmatic suspensions and you get multi-terrain select in the interior of this unit. So before we go into this Toyota Landcruiser Prado, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that each and every time we post a video, you get to see them. Now we have a number of Toyota Landcruiser Prados. Starting at this side, we have standard Landcruiser. We have the Tz.G here. We have a TX. We have the top range 2018 Lexus LX 570. This one, of course, is a beast. It has a 5.7 liter petrol engine in it. And then we have this 2017 Toyota Landcruiser Prado. These two are petrol. And then, yeah, there are so many other units over here. So if you want to buy a Toyota Landcruiser Prado at the moment, we have so many here in the showroom. We have unlimited number. And we all know that Toyota Landcruiser Prados do sell very, very well in the country. For example, if you come here after 1 week, you'll realize that we have 1 or 2 Toyota Landcruiser Prados remaining, and they'll be most likely petrol because most people don't go for petrol. If you want more performance, if you want more power, then of course you could go for the diesel one. We have Prados like this one which have been modded for the off-road, and we have people who don't like using the standard features that come out from the factory. You get some other people tend to replace these features to make their car look good. You can see this one has a very raised suspension. Now this one is a petrol one, and also on this side we have another petrol Toyota Landcruiser Prado. So you can watch my subsequent videos because I'll be doing reviews of these cars. Today I wanted to feature to review one particular unit, and that is the Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G, which is on this side. So you can come all the way. Let us see that Prado. And by there is a Honda CR-V diesel here. This one is a manual transmission. I know you don't get manual Hondas. But yeah, you can have one there. You have, of course, the top range Land Rover, or we call Range Rover from Land Rover, of course, and it is an SVR. So you get almost a 5.5 liter diesel engine in it, but I'm not very sure. We'll get to review it once I get all those features. If you love the BMWs, we have a 530 series right here. It's one of the best actually. This one has been here for some time because I think it's because of the price. But today, let us go into this Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G 2018, and if you want to know the price, you could watch the video to the end. I'll mention the price at the end of this video. So thank you. Okay, before we go into the interior of this unit, I'd like to start from the outer parts. Let us see what are some of the things that we have back here. Of course, we have this spoiler on the top section, which is quite good, and it is a signature feature in this Toyota Landcruiser Prados because you get all those Prados having these spoilers in it, and it is integrated with a number of things. You have the wipers for the back side, and of course you have your brake lights attached to it. Now the back looks exactly the same as the other Prado. As you can see, these are TX, and it is exactly the same as this Tz.G. Now the main difference here is the badge, of course. This is the Tz.G and the other one is the regular TX. Now the taillights look good. Nowadays we have these black features incorporated into the taillights, and you have more of red, at least to get that brilliant red color at night. You have the reverse light over here, which is a very squeezed bar, and of course you have your turn signal inside the larger bit of it. Now on the lower section you have a number of sensors. I think these are standard in this Toyota Landcruiser TX. You have your extra tire at the back, or the spare tire at the back. You get the Toyota Landcruiser VXL that has the spare tire here at the back, and that one has a larger fuel tank. Now if you want to access the back side of this Toyota Landcruiser Prado, you have 2 buttons here which you can use to lock and unlock this Prado. Yeah, and of course it is a swing door, so it kind of opens to the side. Now this Tz.G being a 7-seater, you get the spacing is a little bit small because of the 7 seats, but if you have a small family or you majorly want to use this car to carry some of your stuff, I'll usually say cabbages, you could still always fold these seats for you to get more space, but the Tz.G primarily uses this space as an extra sitting space. These seats are electrically adjustable, as you can see using these buttons here. And you can show them. You have some electric buttons here for you to adjust these seats, which are electric, of course. You get an extra speaker right here, and you have a 100-watt charging port for you. If you want to, you have an maybe umeenda kupiga sherehe and you want some place to charge your accessories, this comes in handy. Now, if you don't want to open the tailgate, maybe you are in a squeezed environment, you could always pop up this window by pressing this button, which is, of course, open this window here. It's kind of locked, so I'm unable to show you this feature right here. Before we waste a lot of time, let us jump into the interior and see some of the things. And before we go in, we have this, what do you call it, a roof rail on top. If you need to hook up a roof rack on top, this one comes in handy. And then here, you have some very nice back tires over here. It's a Goodyear tires, machine cut alloys, and of course you have your disc brakes on the inside, and of course you have your 19-inch tires, because this is a Tz.G. For the Toyota Landcruiser TX, you get 17-inch tires. Now let us go into the inside. Ian, you could come through the other side. Toyota Landcruiser Prado has a very spacious backside. As you can see, you have these leather seats, of course, which look quite amazing. This black leather. They have some perforations, which is good for a ventilated car like this one. You have your armrest here that has some cup holders for you, which is a good feature. And then also you have this soft leather material right here with some very good stitches. So if you're two at the back side, you could enjoy the availability of your cup holders. If you're three, you can use this space for an extra passenger. You have some pockets here to put some of your things, but yeah. And then you have your air vents for you so that the backside passengers can get air efficiency. You have a 12-volt output to charge some of your phones or any other accessory that needs charging. At the door, you have two speakers. You have your tweeter here, and of course you have your primary speaker on the lower section and some more storage space. So at the back really don't have a lot of features like the front section, so we'll jump into the front and see what are some of the main features that you get in a Tz.G. Okay, no, this is the selling point of a Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G. Of course, you have this nice steering wheel. It is a leather steering wheel, but you have wood accents on the top section and also a little bit of wood on the lower section here. Very nice stitches on the steering wheel with a number of controls for the infotainment system and for your powertrain. The biggest feature that we have here is your cruise control, which is located right here. Yeah, of course, most Toyotas usually use this cruise control button right here. You have lane departure warning, pre-collision monitoring system with some more control for this unit right here. Now, let us start with the door. With the door, you have two memory seat settings. Most Prados usually don't come with these features, but in the Tz.G, you get this feature as standard. And then you have your speaker, some more storage space, and a leather armrest inside here. Toyota Landcruiser Prado, of course, is a push to start. More controls here. You have automatic headlights, headlamp washers, and a number of things for you. Side mirror controls ziko hapa, and of course you have your telescopic or electric steering wheel adjustment button right here. For the Toyota Landcruiser Prado TX, you have manual control for the steering wheel. The clusters look good. I wish we could switch it on and see, but right now the battery is not in, so I'll do it in the next time. Some more speakers for you. We have extra speakers here. This one comes with around 9 speakers in total, which is quite good. Now here at the center, we have some different features. Some air vents for you. We have this power and volume control, and then you can fine tune your infotainment system using these features. And of course, you have more controls for the infotainment system. In this case, it is in Japanese, but yeah, if you could translate it, it becomes easy to control it. You have a dual zone climate controls in this Toyota Landcruiser Prado. Of course, a good feature about it is that it still uses these physical buttons, which is a good thing. There's no worry about losing the touch in the ACs. The biggest feature in this unit is that if you see the regular Toyota Landcruiser Prado and the Tz.G, these buttons are missing. Now I'll let you know about these features. You have your traction control off button right here, your second start button. So this second start button, if you are in a slippery environment and you want to switch on your car, if you activate this button, your car will start at gear number 2. That's why it's called second start button. Okay. Automatic suspension system is controlled by this button. This one helps you to adjust the height of the vehicle using the suspension system in it. Now on this side you have your multi-terrain select. You have mud, snow, and maybe sand on this one. You have cruise control, sorry, not cruise control, crawl control setup. It is a cruise control setup for the off-road, which is it uses very low speeds when you are in the off-road. Limited slip differential in this Toyota Landcruiser Prado. If your car is stuck somewhere in a slippery environment or in sand, you could lock your slip differentials to help the car gain more traction on it. And of course, you have your high and low buttons, so you can put your car in high but on 4-wheel drive to the left, and of course you can put it on low to the right at 4-wheel drive using these buttons here. So this one, all these features doesn't come as standard in the other Toyota Landcruiser Prados. You'll always get them in a Tz.G. Okay, you have a small storage space here for maybe your phone or something that you might need to push it in there. You have your cup holders right here, and of course you have a very nice looking gear lever. Most people still love this gear sticker. And then you have driving modes. You have comfy, and eco mode. You have the normal driving mode, which helps balance between power and fuel consumption. And of course you have the sports mode. If you're a petrol head, then you could always go for the sports mode. A manual handbrake. You have these buttons here to heat and cool your seats in this Toyota Landcruiser Prado. You have a 12-volt output right here, and then you have USB slot and an auxiliary output for you. And then you have this storage space here. Of course, it is not a powered cool box. This one is just a storage space for you. Okay. Now, a standard feature also that you get in this Prado Tz.G, you get powered sunroof. You have a sunroof here, which is very, very good. Most people would always go for the sunroof. Some other people don't like sunroof, but if sunroof is a standard feature for you, or you want a car with a sunroof, then this Tz.G has it. And of course, it is a powered sunroof. Among other controls, you have your SOS button here, which helps you in case you're stuck somewhere. The dashboard looks standard like the other Prados. You have wood trims over here. You have your glove compartment, which is quite good. And of course, you have front seats, which are of course heated and cool, and they are also electrically adjustable. I wish I could show you that, but all the front seats are electrically adjustable in this Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so this is the engine bay to this Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G. Of course, it's a D4D engine, which of course is a diesel. The Tz.G has a 2.8 liter diesel engine, which of course has a turbo in it. It gives you 177 horsepower and 450 Newton meters of torque. It rides on a full-time 4-wheel drive, and of course it has a 6-speed automatic transmission in this Toyota Landcruiser Prado. We get a fuel economy of an average of 7.9 to 8 kilometers per liter in this unit. So if you're a diplomat, you're a government agent, or kama ni Mkenya tu umejipanga uko na pesa zako, you could always go for this Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G 2018 model for a very cool 8.5 million shillings. Now ukikuja hapa, we can still negotiate. The price will come down. Kama hujafika bei, we have all these other Prados that I showed you. The likes of these ones here, the asking price is a little bit low, 6.8 million shillings. So ukiongea inaweza shuka hadi 6.5. So if you like the review, kindly like the video and see you in the next video. Before we finish, LED headlights. You have daytime running lights here, headlamp washers, a number of sensors. We have fog lights for you. This one is the updated grille from 2018. You get this new grill here. You have a front-facing camera, and one more thing before we finish, I was to show you the suspension that we have here. Of course, we have the Airmatic suspension with a double wishbone suspension in this Toyota Landcruiser Prado Tz.G. Okay, more features I'll show you in the next video. For today, I wanted to show you the interior and maybe the price, of which we've already seen that. So thank you so much, guys, and see you in the next video. Before we finish, you could always subscribe to Ian's channel. It's called Icon Rides Motors. He has good offers in Nairobi and in Mombasa. If you're in Nairobi and you want used cars, you want new cars, you could always link up with Ian at Icon Rides, right? Sawa sawa. I'll put a link here so that you can see his video. Thank you so much, and see you in the next one.